Okay, so October 8th, they'll call the meeting to order for the property subcommittee. First thing on our agenda is the approval of the minutes from the last meeting, and I didn't bring them with me, so we'll have to approve that at the next meeting. Following that, public speak time. Anybody from the public who would like to speak on anything that's not on our agenda tonight?
I think it's on the agenda tonight.
Well, then we'll move right into the agenda, the sole agenda item, which is the easement on Mill Street.
That's the one I'm here for.
All right, so I've had the opportunity to read through it and go down and visit Mill Street the other day just to see, visually see. I pulled it up, of course, on Google Maps and also looked at it here to see what we were talking about. It appears that there's some question as to whether or not the city owns the property. I think with the intent of the easement, it's one of those things that it doesn't really matter, of course, who would be the owner of the property. We're just kind of coming to the agreement that there would be access for the future parties, current parties, owners of the property. Looks like there were going to be a fee of $1 to solidify the deal. I think that's what I saw in here. And the last that I had seen from Barbara Lombard, the city clerk, was that in having the attorney review it, John Fitzgibbons, it appears that the only concern was maybe a few typos. But that's where I've been up to date on this. So, any input, anything you'd like to add?
No, it's just,
Actually, if you wouldn't mind stating your name.
No, not at all. My name's Jeff Hildreth. I'm a real estate agent for Keller Williams, and I represent the owners of 24 Mill. And they're not available to come to the meeting, but
What was your last name again? Sorry?
Hildreth, Hildreth. And it's they basically have the house for sale and have a purchase and sales and a closing date already that has gone past pending this issue. They lived there since 1986 in that house, or 86. And we're aware of this gap in their right of way because Mrs. Torrey, it was her family property and it's been in their family for ages as farmers, and they farmed that land and had right of way. So they were a little surprised when this all came up, when the lawyers were reviewing title. I think I heard you mention earlier that Mill Street ends and there's some rough macadam going down there. Mr. Torrey told me that at one time he was friendly with some of the city employees. They had some extra macadam and they just came down and added that to the section. So that's how that got there. But they've been accessing that land for 30-some years.
Yeah, it looks like a beautiful piece of property, kind of a log cabin style home overlooking some fields and then down to the river. So
they've got 37 acres of land there.
Wow.
It's kind of unusual property, being in the middle of the town like that.
It's going to bump up against the back of the Stop and Shop, I believe, right?
Yep. There's supposedly a 5-acre buffer between, they're giving Stop and Shop to the conservation parcel, I guess, when they build, and that's going to be Stop and Shop that's 5 acres and the Torrey's property. And they've been in conversation with the Conservation Committee, and I think the buyers of the property are interested in talking to the Conservation Committee about doing some the river access and river frontage. Because it's pretty unique property, and you can have access to the river there, but you can't really now.
Right.
So the attorney for the buyer had problems with
The title company did.
the title company had the problem.
Right, the title company had a problem. There was actually two problems. One was there was a very small piece of land that the road had encroached on, and they worked that out with an easement. Then they came up with this, title company came up with this other issue, the one we're talking about now.
Seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very small section of road at that, too. I didn't get out and measure it, but as I said, when I walked in, I went down there the other day and took a look at it, and it's just like, okay, there's really a minimal area. There's a little turnaround there right at the end, some posted signs, and it's whether or not we actually own the property seems to still be in question, but know, if we do, I'm not opposed to providing an easement for access to the home.
Does anybody else have any other questions on this?
And like I said, Barbara Lombard has been in contact with John Fitzgibbons, so there's really doesn't seem to be any concerns on the attorney side.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Okay, so a motion to approve the easement as written for 24 Mill Street. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you guys.
What number is that again?
24.
Move to close the meeting.
Second?
There's nothing else to...
So moved. All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Any adjourn?
Wow, that was very quick.
Still open.
Adjourned.